Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays. I'm Miranda.
And I'm Dan.
I think, anyways.
Did we get the title updated? Hey, you did.
I did.
Good job.
Oops, I didn't update the bottom part.
Triple G.
We're Triple G.
We are Triple G today. Okay.
What are we talking about today?
We'll run over our live streaming setup.
Okay.
We'll do that first, then we'll figure out what we're talking about.
So, of course, we're streaming to YouTube and Facebook.
Using vMix Pro version 22.
Got some PTZ optics cameras, USB and NDI.
And X-Keys mouse mat.
We're using vMix Social via Kindle Fire, so make sure to give us some comments. And, sorry, I'm
as always
being slow.
Every week.
You guys know the drill.
We are using this X-Keys, XKE 124 T-bar with the optional video switcher key set.
It's pretty cool looking.
Here goes the transition. Woo! I am still recovering from that IBC Amsterdam trip. And all of my X-Keys shirts are sitting nicely folded in the laundry basket at home.
It's a great place for them.
I'm modeling the Clockwork Sport model today.
It works.
And we are talking about a new product that we've adapted from. Actually, it came from Clockwork Sport because this was the backup button that they use in the swim meets as a backup for the touch pads when the swimmers come and hit the wall. So this is called the grip switch. You can see it's in a nice little, like a bicycle grippy thingy here with a button on the top. And a long cord. Is this
very long cord?
3 meters, is it?
I think so.
Something like that. It's a long cord that we have coiled up here. Plugged into our tiny little X-Keys USB switch interface. Yep. And this little grip button, there it is. To us, it's just like pushing a key on an X-Keys.
Right.
So for fun, I can show you how to set it up in vMix. And since I'm going to turn my head away from the microphone and be off mic, we're going to try something fun today. Miranda is going to you're just going to follow me? You're just going to describe what I'm doing?
I'm going to describe what you're doing, probably.
Okay.
That'll probably be easier.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
All right, so first you're going to go to Settings. Once that opens, you're going to go to Shortcuts. And you're going to select the Add button. And then select the Find button. And then you're going to take your X-Key grip switch and push the button, and then you can see that it selected it right there. Hit OK. Then select whatever function you want it to be. I'm not sure which function he has in mind. Ooh, play pause. And then you're going to select an input for it. Hit OK. And
go back and show the switch here. Okay, so now
that's pretty cool.
There's an option you can do on this if you come back to the vMix.
Yep. So if you hit the loop button, you come back
to.
That's going to make me search for crickets everywhere.
I just think it's great because now when we hit a dead spot in the show, I can just...
That is pretty genius. I hope you guys can hear that. All right, let me come back to us.
So that's the new grip switch. And, oh man.
I think it's $49.95.
I think it's $49.95.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy duty. I mean, you could whack somebody with this pretty hard, or swing it around if you really had to whack somebody with it. I don't know why I always go to using our products for self-defense. It's just
are you always under attack?
To go, I don't know.
Things are always popping out at you. No, it is pretty heavy duty, but it's also fairly lightweight as well, which is a weird combo, but it's true.
Yeah, it is. But it feels very substantial.
Yep.
And I see in the comments Maggie pointed out something about the cord. Yeah, it's not just a little wimpy, cord. This is like a very rugged rubber shielding around this thing. So I think it's because it was meant to be used in swimming pools where kids could step over it or on it accidentally.
Right.
They don't want it to break. So it's a cool little switch, and this would be great for your home version of Jeopardy.
Yes.
Give everybody one of these, and they can.
I like it.
You might want to use different sound, but.
Well, where was that when we played Jeopardy at the Christmas party last year?
Yeah. To set that up for this year.
Yep. $49.95 is correct.
Is correct.
It should be on our website this afternoon or Monday. One of the two.
Hey, where's Spiny? I haven't seen him around.
There he is.
I haven't seen him since Amsterdam. Oh, there he is. Hi, guy. He was quite a hit in Amsterdam.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and he participated in the first ever meeting of the Streaming Mascots Alliance in person with Spiny and Dan Sinclair from VMix and the Stream Shark mascot. Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember the name of the Stream Shark mascot, but it was a historic occasion.
Very cool.
Oh.
That's fun.
Did we cover?
I think we did.
Our stuff?
Spiny's sneaking out.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and close it out, and we will be back.
We'll be right back.
We're not going to be right back. Hang on, guys.
Spiny's there.
Spiny's there. Come on, Mike. There we go.
It's really quiet in here.
It is really quiet.
It's too quiet.
Except for those darn crickets.
So, who's yakking up the chat here?
Oh, good point, Maggie. Be good for any photographers in a photo shoot. Yes, it would. Just especially like with the long cord.
Remember when the guy used to hold up the flash pot? That's before your time.
I've heard about it. I've seen it in movies. What do we got? What does Rudy say? I'm thinking about using this device to set up points in an editor. So
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, any kind of trigger, but then you know that.
She's got another good one. Everyone's coming up with good ideas for uses of this, or even in an assembly line, not just for use in broadcast environment. It's definitely not just used in broadcast.
If Dedeker was here, I bet he would tell us how we could brew beer with this.
I know. We need some pictures, some videos of that.
He promised.
I know.
But
he'll follow through.
I know he will. I know. I have faith.
Me too. I don't know what this comment is pertaining to, but I'm going to put it up because it just made me laugh.
Need tassels on the end. Oh, yeah. So Tommy's going back to when I was a little tyke. These things were on the end of your tricycle.
Oh.
And they had tassels coming off the end. So if you really got cruising on your trike, those tassels would fly in the wind.
Good call, Tommy.
That was cool.
I get it now. I had those.
Some kids had them on their bicycles. I never got past the tricycle stage with
them.
Tommy has a question. I see down there.
I need to go. He does. Oh, is this USB?
It is not, Tommy. It terminates in a 3.5 millimeter plug, which means you plug it into our USB switch interface. If you come up on the camera again, you can probably zoom right in. Let's test our PTZ controls on our camera. Look at that. And this little thing right here is our USB 3 switch interface, which this is plugged into. Or you can have a splitter on this thing and have up to 3. Count them. 3 of these switches or any type of switch plugged into it?
Yep.
Good question. Good question, Mr. Willis.
Absolutely. It also works with our 12 switch
If we were scoring with this thing, I would give you more points.
Instead, you just get crickets.
You just get crickets. Those are for you.
Oh.
And those crickets are for you. I was wondering if anyone would notice the wardrobe change.
I was too.
Sharp eye. And thanks for the shirt.
Good catch. Good catch.
More crickets for the shirt.
Oh my gosh. You're abusing the cricket button.
All right, I'm going to give it to you because I am abusing it.
Not
so
any
you can do whatever you want with it.
I shouldn't be in charge of this. Put it there. Okay. I shouldn't be in charge of it.
Okay. Oh man, I missed you, streaming buddy, while I was gone at IBC, and missed you guys, Tommy and Daniel and the whole crew here. I did have a real good time with Rudy and Steedy and Tim from VMix, although that crew, you can't
say, how can you not have a good time?
You can't help but have a good time when you're hanging with those guys. So and I'm gotta confess, I know you and Maggie did the IBC wrap up last week.
We did.
When I was still out. I promise I'm going to go back and watch that to see.
You still haven't watched it? Come on, man.
Sorry.
It's okay. You've been busy. I understand.
And was it quiet? I thought you were reaching for the cricket button. I thought it was getting too quiet. That's right, Daniel. That's right, Daniel. Well, you have to get him. Send some checks out.
Tommy says we need louder sound for the crickets.
Oh.
But you don't want the crickets to be too loud. That's the whole point.
Is that better, Tommy?
I'll be hearing crickets in my sleep. No, I'm happy to have you back.
It is good to be back. I'll share with you my favorite. One of my favorite stories from the trip, where Maggie and I are coming through the airport, and we get to we get to the border security, and this 20-something border guard, he takes my passport, and he looks at it, and he looks at me, and he looks back at the passport, and he looks back at me, and he says, "Beard is new."
I was going to say, you probably didn't have the beard
Not
then.
on the passport, yeah. And he looks again up and back, and he's studying for a moment, and then he says, "It suits," and he hands me my passport.
Oh my God. That's great. I love it.
Made me feel great.
That's great.
I'm sure there'll be more stories to come.
Oh, yeah.
So. And Martin, thanks again for the fixed clock. We don't have it on air yet, but it's here.
It's awesome.
I see Rudy and Tommy going back and forth.
Very cool.
Okay.
Any more comments, guys?
Any more comments, questions? Did we actually get Facebook comments working this time?
It's on there.
It's on there, but nobody's watching on Facebook.
Live. I don't know if we have any comments from there.
Yeah, all of our favorite people are here on YouTube anyway.
Yeah. So that's where most of them come from. Oh, yeah. We got a few.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
PTC Optics and GI Engineering. Fancy that.
That's where that came from. That makes sense. Okay. Are we out? I think
so. The show kind of snuck up on us this week, guys. Not gonna lie. It's this weird end of the week, Friday. It comes every week, but it always still surprises us.
Yeah, it sneaks up on us. Steedy says he ruined his own weekly gag by giving us the fixed clock. Well, we'll leave this one up. What this one?
We'll
leave this one up for you for a while, Steedy, so you can still use the broken clock gag.
Tom says some of us have to work.
What?
Hey, we got.
Hi, Tom.
Got a few more. Hi, Kathleen. And Dennis.
Kathleen's here?
Says no.
Hi, Kathleen.
Oops. Where did that one go?
And Dennis.
There we go.
We do have, I guess I should have said something earlier and we get the shout outs here.
Yeah, let's do that. Do a shout out. Where are you guys watching from?
Where are you watching from? This is.
I always loved those shout outs.
Check-in time.
Check-in shout outs.
Shout out, check-in, shout down.
Yeah, chow down. It's almost lunchtime.
It is.
Here anyways.
Wait, did you hear that?
I know, I don't hear anything.
We weren't getting any check-ins?
No check-ins.
No, nobody wants to check in.
They're not watching from anywhere.
They're probably sick of the crickets. They probably had it.
You overused them.
Guys.
You overused
It's just the crickets. All right.
It's all right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this week.
Yes, thanks for coming in to have some fun with us.
Yep.
We're getting some delayed check-ins.
Now we got it.
Now
so
we got at least one. I'm with the man. I feel your pain, Daniel.
Yup.
All right. Well, everybody out there, Tommy, Tom, Steedy, Rudy, Daniel, everybody, Kathleen, thank you again for hanging with us. And
Tess, whoever's watching.
Yeah, whoever's
PTZ.
watching from PTZ. Thanks, guys, and hope we see you next week.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.